So, sixth graders, yesterday we talked about all of these ways of analyzing numbers, right? Mean, or another word for mean is average. Median, the middle value or the middle number. Sometimes you have to add the two middle numbers together and then divide by 2. Okay? And then the mode, the one that occurs the most often, and the range is the difference between the highest and the lowest numbers by subtracting them. Okay? Now, in one of your questions for today, in number 4, we've got these numbers that are fractions. Who could read those for me? Roy.
1/4, 1/4, 3/4.
Oops. What was the first one?
1/4.
1/4.
And then another 1/4.
1/4.
And then 3/4.
3/4.
And then another 3/4. And then 1/2.
Okay. Now, what do we have to do first? Put these in order. Now, in order to put them in order, we have to have them all with the same denominator, right? So, is this one the same? Or do we have to convert this to fourths? Yeah, we have to change 1/2 to fourths, and then we can put them in order by their numerators. Because then we can compare them, because they're all the same size. So we have to multiply by 2. 1/2 is 2/4, right? Does everybody see that?
Yeah.
So now that we have all of these in the same denominator, in the same denomination, now we put them in order. So that's the first step that you have to do. Now look at the numerators. Are they in order from least to greatest? Okay, so that's the first step. Do that right now. If you didn't do that yet for number 4, do that first. Okay? Is this all the numbers? Mm-hmm. So, what's the median? Cole?
2/4.
2/4, 1/2, right. What we're going to do is we're going to make a list. We're going to find the mean, the median, the mode, and the range. Okay? We already know the median is 1/2, because that's the middle number. There's 5 numbers. There's 2 on each side of 2/4, and 2/4 is 1/2. Now, we have to find the mean. How do you add all of these up? How do you add these up? Brett?
You add all the numerators.
Yeah.
You add all the denominators.
Do we add the denominators?
Oh, wait, no.
No. The denominator is just a label. Okay? That's like 1 piece, 2 pieces, 3, or 1 piece, 2 pieces, 3 pieces, 3 pieces, right? And they're all those pieces are in fourths. So don't add the denominators. Alright? We only need to add the what? Only the numerators, only the top numbers. The denominator stays the same. These are all in fourths. Remember? So we can just add these up. 1 plus 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 3. What is that?
10.
10. 10 fourths. 10 pieces. Okay? You with me so far?
Yeah.
Everybody see that? Ariana? Okay, pay attention up here. Now, we have to divide in order to find the mean. 10 fourths divided by what?
5.
Divided by 5. Oh, how do you do that? How do you divide a fraction? Five, 6 people know. Oh, good. Liz? Good, you multiply it by the reciprocal. 10 fourths times, what's the reciprocal of 5? Ariana? 1 over 5. So you multiply this by 1 over 5. Okay? Reduce it first. 10 and 5 can be reduced to, well,
2 and 1.
2 and 1. Multiply across. 2 times 1 is 2. 4 times 1 is 4. 1/2. So the mean is 1/2. Yes?
How is 2/4 or 1/2 the median?
It's the middle value.
Oh, that's the middle. Oh.
You see, in
I was
order to
getting-
find,
I was getting it mixed up with the one that occurs the most.
oh yeah, that one's easy to remember because mode and most got the same sound. All right, that long sound. You can remember mode and most. Median. Think of the car. When you're driving along, a lot of times there's a median in between the traffic. It's the middle. Okay? The middle number, but you have to put the numbers in order first. Alright? So a 3/4 is not the middle, because these numbers are not in order. We have to put them in order first, and then we can find the median. Okay? Then add them up and divide to find the mean. Okay? Then find the mode. What is the mode? Occurs the most often. 3/4. Very good. And the range. Oh, 1/4 and 3/4, right. You're right, they both occur twice. Yep, so they are both the modes. Okay? And the range. Daria. How do you find the range?
Biggest number minus smallest.
So 3/4 minus 1/4. 2/4. 1/2 again, isn't it? Yep. Any questions on this one? Cool.
For the mean on number 4, I put 0.5. That still be alright?
Mhm. So you converted 1/2 to 0.5?
Yeah.
Why didn't you just leave it as 1/2? Okay. Let's do number 7 together. That one also has fractions. Do one more. So you make sure that you understand what to do. 5, 6. Or someone, can someone read those numbers? Max, could you read them for me? Number 7.
1/4, 5 twelfths, 1/4, 1/2.
All right. So, first thing I want you to do right now is put them in order. How are you going to put them in order? Find the common denominator. Convert all of them to a common denominator. Go ahead and do that right now. What can all of these numbers go into?
Oh,
Alright. So make them all twelfths. Then put them in order. From least to greatest. Then, write down what we're going to find. There's 6 of them. So for the median, we're going to have to find the middle between these two. So we'll have to add them and divide by 2. Divided by 2 is the same as multiplying by 1/2. Right? Because 2 over 1 becomes 1 over 2. Right? Just like in the last problem when we divided by 2, we divided by 5 for the mean, and we multiplied by 1/5. We have to multiply by 1/2. So that's the median, that's the middle. Add them up and divide. Then we have to find the mode. Which is 1/4. And the range, 10/12 minus 3/12. Here we got 3 of the 4 done already. The only thing left is to add them all up and divide by 6. Add the numerators. 3 plus 3 is 6. Plus 11. 6 plus 11 is 17. Plus 19. 36. What do you notice about 36/12? Can we reduce that?
Yeah.
To what?
4. I'm like 3.
3. Could we use that then?
Yeah.
Yeah, we could. 3, since these are equal, we could do 3 divided by 6. 2. No, 6 divided by 3 is 2.
It's negative.
No, that's not negative.
Oh.
What's another way to write division? We could write it that way, okay? Or we could just keep this and do 36 over 12 divided by how many numbers? 6, which is 36 over 12 times 1 over 6.
Reduce 36 and 6 to 6
Correct.
and 1.
To 6 and 1, which is
1/2.
6 twelfths, 1/2. 1/2. It's the same, isn't it?
Yeah.
So what's the mean? 1/2. Very good. You can do this. I know that some of you were looking at these fractions like, oh. You can do this. Did we do anything that was difficult?
No.
You all know how to convert it to twelfths, right?
Yeah.
You all know how, you can add 5 twelfths plus 6 twelfths. And then times it by 1/2. You all can find the middle, or sorry, find the mode. It's the one that has the most often, 1/4. You all can find the range, 10 twelfths minus 3 twelfths. And then you just add them up. Divide by the number of numbers. So you multiply by the reciprocal. Voila. You've got all 4. Mean, median, mode, and range. Alright? Remember this problem. Remember how to review this if you need to, okay?